As a medical billing professional, dealing with prior authorization is a necessary part of the job. Prior authorization, also known as pre-authorization, is the process of getting an agreement from the payer to cover specific services before the service is performed. Normally, a payer that authorizes a service prior to an encounter assigns an authorization number that you need to include on the claim when you submit it for payment. To add an authorization in the system, navigate to the main menu and click on Patient. On the patient screen, search for the patient to which the authorization needs to be added. Before adding authorization, make sure the patient information and insurance information is completed. Once the patient is selected, click on the authorization box on the left side. I have an authorization from Aetna with a number of visits remaining. I can create a brand new authorization by clicking on the plus sign on the right. Select the type of authorization by selecting insurance, or noted as self-pay or out-of-network. An authorization approved by the payer will be for a certain period of time, so enter the effective start date and end date of the authorization. Enter the authorization number approved by the payer in the auth number field. I can create a fixed amount authorization by entering the amount on the authorized amount field. I can say when I create an authorization that I want to auto-create a payment and post the payment. There are multiple ways to set up this authorization, and it will auto-calculate the visits. I can say there are 10 visits allowed, and it will calculate the number of visits and how many are remaining. Most importantly, you can also specify after how many visits you will get an alert. Further down, you can select certain procedures. Let's say this authorization is for certain multiple office visits. I can select it, and I can specify the number of units that are allowed, or I can specify that this authorization is for a special diagnosis code by entering the diagnosis code here. Once all the information is entered, click on Save, and a brand new authorization will get added. We can select this authorization number for the related claims while billing the charges.